All right, and here we go. We're gonna rock and roll. And hopefully it's gonna load really nice and quickly, and we'll be able to jump in there and have some fun. And if I remember correctly, there's gonna be a nice big battle in there to go through. I'm hoping I am strong enough. If not, whoo, youch, it's gonna be hard, but I think I can manage. So yeah, we'll get through it. We're gonna just have some fun, and let's get to it. All right, there you go. There's some more collectibles. Well, maybe it's not a collectible. It's just a thing.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
From below. From below. Why did I let it happen? Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? Okay.
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die, and be queen again,
Okay. There we go. All right. There's the diary. Okay, I've checked everything I possibly can. So far, we need to go further down. Okay. We're just gonna continue on. We're not even gonna go in here yet.
This is despicable. It's locked.
Okay, I can't get in there yet, but that's okay. I'm not going down there yet.
will they adore me again? when they share my fate. For I have been raised through hate. But I offer only love.
Yeah, that's our big boss that we're going to be going up against, believe it or not. No, that stinks. That's not even fair. I guess they didn't really take away health for exploding. Possibly. Okay, so that'll unlock that door, I believe. I should be able to go back in that door. If I can't, I'm going to be very sad. Because I'm going to have to go all the way around again. We're about to find out. I have the habit of always going through doors to go ahead and make sure that I have it unlocked, and I don't know if that's how this one works or not.
I will return later.
There we go. Okay, I can't go back in this way. But it didn't say it was unlocked. It just is letting me back in this way. Because I've already made it to this point. I don't know. We shall find out as we progress further in. I don't think there's anything that way. So we're just gonna go back up here. We're gonna go through this side door.
I have this thirst for blood.
Here we go.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the
Just wait till she takes
of
off
the
her
queen
shawl.
she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. You killed my children, my beloved. Ha! Your hand is shaking. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Hear and obey, for your queen commands you. Attack! My blade shall pierce your villainous heart, dark prince.
Ah, crap.
Arise and save your queen, my slave. Son of Babylon.
Oh my goodness.
Come to me, my servants. Avenge me.
Ah ha ha ha. There we go. I made it.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
I'm not ready to go yet.
Stay close, guys.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
There we go. Okay. There we go. We beat the boss. Technically. I think the hardest part about her is the big hand able to grab you from just about anywhere. And then all the scowls that surround her are like the poison ones that like they just radiate all that poison, and even after you kill them they explode and then more drop in, and it just becomes a crazy circus, if you will. But nonetheless, we are making some progress, so that's good.
Later. These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Okay. Now to continue on our path. I'm just gonna go right past because frankly I need to go ahead and get this part done.
Whether you need to buy something or not, I am happy to help.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening,
Let's see if I can
Dr.
figure
Reed.
out anything else
A
from
great
him.
night, what?
So, did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasure?
I'm glad you enjoyed the place.
I do, Doctor, I do. Thank you again.
Aw, darn it.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
Let's see, what am I wanting to do? I need to not worry about this one because this one I won't be able to complete for a little while. But I can complete that one pretty quickly. So I think what I might do is I might go ahead and do this. And then I'll go ahead and go to Pembroke. So that's, I think, what my plan is as of right now. I know we're getting closer.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
All right, here we go. Is it in here? Is he in here? Where the heck is he? Well, there's no harm in seeing if there's a new paper, but where the heck is he? Watch him be like right in front of my face. Have I passed him for real? Okay. Oh, I did not pass him. There we go.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Yep. I knew that one was coming. I'm not thrilled.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson. To make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
I'm just double checking at this point.
Goodbye
Okay,
for now.
just wanted to make
Goodbye,
sure.
my dear. Please, be careful.
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
All right, so we're at this point in the story. Now, I must make my choice, go there, but I also, if I remember right, need to go to Pembroke, but I could be wrong. I will double check. Oh, yes, I do, because I want to finish that mission for the stuff. It is loading a little slower, but hopefully it'll come through. There it goes. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. I was just like, oh my goodness
It
gracious.
looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Okay, so we're just going to continue down this path, go to the hospital, find the last paper, and then from there we will see if there's anything else to do or anybody else to talk to.
Best day, stupid beast! Over there!
Okay. Now I can freely move around without so much of the craziness, but as soon as I progress any further, craziness is going to hit from every side, I have a feeling. Okay. So, we need to go here. I'm just kind of trying to knock out as much space as I can. Okay.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him.
Disgust on every street corner.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Making sure. Okay, wait. I was thinking it might be in the back building, so let me go ahead and head that way instead.
The giant moor disguised as a hospital.
Not like the old morgue, but like this building right here. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Okay. I guess so. I guess I was wrong. Not quite sure on this one. I only have speculations. Okay, so it's not there. Okay. So, now what? I just need to kind of look around.
Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Wonder if I'm able to talk to or go into.
What news,
Okay.
Jonathan? I've heard you've now joined the vampire elite of London.
Did Elizabeth tell you?
So it's Elizabeth now. My. Things are moving quickly. I turn my back for a moment and away you go.
Have you seen Lady Ashbury recently?
Yes, she popped in yesterday. Told me about your new friends in the West End.
Just a courtesy visit.
Yes. And no. She was en route to the docks, I think. Following a lead concerning your maker.
I may have found the source of the contagion. Doris Fletcher, the actress. Thankfully, in the end, she was destroyed by fire.
Really? Oh, please, do tell me more.
Doris was a heavily mutated Skull. Almost a new breed entirely. It's as if the disease had completely altered her mind and body. Highly contagious.
As if the disease had taken control of her will?
Yes. Once a beautiful and brilliant woman, she became motivated by hate alone.
Oh, she was a beauty. I met her when she visited the hospital to cheer up the sick. Too bad the fire destroyed her. But it was probably for the best.
Have you heard of similar cases?
No, I don't think so. Except, perhaps, it reminds me of an old report from the Brotherhood. Well, more an article, really.
What was it about?
The author, a friar, referred to a rare form of contagion in a skull he observed during the Black Death. The carrier was always female. They called them Icors.
How's the situation at the Pembroke?
We're still holding out. Question is, for how long? What we really need is hope, Jonathan. Hope for a better tomorrow.
I'll come back later. Thank you, Edgar.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Okay. Okay, so here, I'm going to start at the top. Now at the bottom. There we go.
Southwark. My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon. About to be killed. Transformed. The flower's dying. It needs water.
I still haven't been able to find it yet. Okay, so we do need to... Oh, I thought there was something to analyze. Well, isn't that a bummer? It's such high damage. It's crazy amount of damage. There we go. I need a little bit more of that. That's okay. I don't use that stuff very often. But I have a lot of experience. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's the Guard of Prewin. Wait, that's not even... What? Open my father's safe. So that's way over there. Okay, so for right now, there's nobody hurt. There's nobody sick, right? Whoops. I do that every time. Never fails. Except for her, but I can't even get to her until she pops out. Okay. So, actually, resting and upgrading is a great idea right now. Okay, I can't do that right now. Can I do this? Haha. There we go. Awesome. Don't have enough for that. Do I have enough for this? Nope. I have to be level 26. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this one on health and also stamina, level 8. Good. And then I'm also going to go ahead and up my blood capacity. There we go. Alright, that pretty much takes care of all of that. Let's confirm this. And see where we are at. Okay, so this looks like it might still be sanitized. This one looks like everybody's healthy. This one, she's still sick, but I have to rest before I can even get her, 'cause I just rescued. Alright, now Seymour's sick, of course. But it looks like he's the only one. So, he's got a cold. Lovely. So just one cold and one headache. Not too terrible. I think that might be one of my best rests. And now I'm level 26. I mean, I'm going after level 30s right now, so. Okay, 1 cold. I've got plenty of headaches, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, guys. Well, we will end this one here, and I hope you have enjoyed hanging out with me in RZB World today. I hope you've had an amazing day, afternoon, or evening, however it may fall. And I hope you continue to have a great week or weekend, however it may fall on that as well. Mama Bear out.